We are back. I'm David Carroll, your Las Vegas realtor with Signature Real Estate Group, and my co-host today,
Jenna Lavecchia, mortgage lender with RCG Home Loans.
And welcome back to the Las Vegas Home Show. This is episode number 13. Jenna, as always, how was your week this week?
Had a really good week. It was really busy. I had a closing today, and then I got a new loan into escrow today.
Nice.
So it's always nice when you close one and then get another one in the same day.
Yeah, absolutely.
How was your week?
Pretty busy week as well. Been setting up the inspections for the new homes with my clients and just getting ready, prepared for the orientations and taking on some new clients as well. And it's been a super busy week. Cannot complain. But with that being said, today in the show, we're going to be going over the Tri-Pointe Home Spotlight. Now, this week, we're going to be looking at all the Tri-Pointe homes in the Las Vegas and Henderson area, kind of see what's out there. And then at the end, I want to pull up all the quick move-ins, see what inventory is out there as well. Then we're going to be going into the mortgages with Jenna. Tell us what we got today, Jenna.
We're going to talk about mortgage insurance today.
Great question, because I always wonder, how do you get that mortgage insurance off of your loan? Mm-hmm. So great topic to talk about today.
Yeah, I get asked about it a lot.
Yeah, it's super important. And then at the very end, we're going to go into the weekend review. And I haven't showed you any of the slides this week, but I got a ton of them from Facebook, Instagram, X, you name it. So a couple of pictures of the sphere are in there as well. And with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into the Tri-Pointe Home Spotlight. Let's go and pull up the computer. All right, so we got the computer up. We have a total of 8 communities now in the area. Let me kind of highlight them here, zoom in a little bit. The first one is North Las Vegas. So currently with Tri-Pointe, they only have a few locations that have the single-family homes, and they got quite a few townhome products out there right now. But this is Azure Park here in the North Las Vegas. So as we got it up here, I kind of wanted to show you the modern home design. If you're looking for that modern home design, Tri-Pointe's definitely one of the builders out there for you. And I kind of want to scroll down and kind of take a look at see what quick move-in inventory they have. So it looks like currently they do have a few spec inventory right under $600,000 to about $625,000. We're looking at 3 to 4 bedrooms out there. By the way, I'm going to put a link below, so if you want to take a look at any of these properties, you can go ahead and jump on it as well. Now over at Azure Park, base pricing is starting in that mid 400s to the low 500s to start. Again, that's before your options and your lot premium. All right, now jumping into the Northwest, we do have a couple communities out here. We have Arrow Peak by Tri-Pointe Homes and also Alpine Ridge. Now, Alpine Ridge is getting ready to start their second phase in a few months, so they are down to only a couple spec builds left. But Arrow Peak does have quite a few inventory homes. Let me go and pull them up. Now, here at Arrow Peak, we got base pricing starting in that mid 500s to the high 500s to start. And if we pull up their quick move-ins, we do have 3 quick move-ins. And by the way, you can see all these on the channel that I recently filmed. But great looking little single stories, beautiful modern design, and Tri-Pointe is finishing all the backyards on their homes, so great touch. All right, now jumping over to Summerlin, we have Vertex. These are their modern townhomes. We also got similar townhomes in the Southwest. You have Southridge Pointe, and then if we come all the way down, we have Highview and Inspirata. So the next thing I want to kind of do is just kind of pull up all the homes in the area, and I want to search by just completed homes. All right, now I have all the completed homes pulled up by Tri-Pointe Homes here in the Las Vegas, Henderson area, and let's take a look at what we got. If we can sort them by price, so it looks like the least expensive home we see here is $456,000 over at Southridge. These are the 2-story townhome product.
It's not bad.
Yeah, not too bad. And then the most expensive is $671,000, and that is over at Arrow Peak, the single stories, the Plan 3. Now these homes are beautiful. Have you seen the Tri-Pointe design, Jenna?
I have actually, yeah. They're
so,
really cool.
So modern, absolutely. Take a look at here in these pictures. This one, the Arrow Peak homes versus the Alpine Ridge, they do have the side entry with the side kind of outdoor living, but they are beautiful. And I love what they're doing with their backyards. Just very minimal. You got rocks, artificial turf, and pavers. Yeah. Pretty much something like I would do. Very simple design, but very modern exterior. You have the flat eaves, the pitched mid-century vibe. They are beautiful.
They are cool.
So that's all the Tri-Pointe homes here in the Las Vegas, North Las Vegas, and Henderson areas. And with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into mortgages with Jenna. Let's jump onto the iPad. Let's pull it up. All right, so what do we got here, Jenna?
So today I got asked by one of my buyers, what is mortgage insurance? And it's a question I get asked all the time. So I wanted to talk about it today on the show. So what is mortgage insurance? Mortgage insurance doesn't protect you as the homeowner. It protects us as the mortgage lender. In the event that you're unable to make your payments or your default on the loan, it protects us and our investment. When is mortgage insurance needed? Anytime you put less than 20% down on a conventional loan, and then on most government-backed loan programs like FHA and even VA has their own form of it. Different types of mortgage insurance. So PMI is for conventional loans. And again, that's any time you put down less than 20%, you are going to have it on there. FHA insurance has a upfront fee that can be financed into the loan. And then you'll also have it in your monthly payment. And then the VA funding fee. So for VA loans, it's not exactly insurance or in your monthly payment, but there is a funding fee that's paid by the buyer and that you can finance too.
Before we jump off of this one, I just want to kind of get something straight. So with the conventional loans, anything less than 20% down, you're going to have the private mortgage insurance, right?
Correct.
And after you get past 20%, I know you're going to get into this, we can remove it, correct?
You can,
on conventional. But with the FHA insurance, you have to pay that one-time fee up front, but you cannot remove the private mortgage insurance, correct?
Nope, never.
Yep. So what is one way, if you did have an FHA loan, how can you get rid of that?
So you could refinance out of an FHA loan into a conventional loan down the line, as long as you qualify for the conventional loan and the equity is there. So a tip for removing it is, which works the same with FHA if you do a refinance, or on a conventional loan, the PMI can automatically be removed once you hit that 20% equity in your home.
That's
so just,
awesome.
As you continue making payments, and then as naturally as home values continue to rise, before you know it, you'll build up that 20% equity and you can have it taken off. And you don't, if you're already in a conventional loan, you don't have to refinance. You can usually just call the servicer and then they'll work with you to get it off.
So definitely call the servicer, right? Because if you're just waiting for it to automatically drop off, maybe you're waiting for a while.
Yeah, and I've heard it can, but you can just keep an eye on it or have someone like me check for you and then you can give them a call.
Absolutely. Tell me more about the VA. So you said the VA does have a funding fee, but you actually don't have private mortgage insurance?
Correct. Yeah. So it's not your monthly payment, but there is a lump sum fee up front. And how much the fee is depends on all different types of things, but that can be financed. So it's just in the loan amount. So you end up paying it over time.
So even if you went zero down and taken full advantage of your VA, you still have no monthly private mortgage insurance.
Right. Correct.
The good news is rates are coming down, right? How do you think rates are going to be?
So they've continued to stay low. We saw an increase in applications over the last couple of weeks, and even last week was a big increase in refinance applications. I want to say they said it's the most refinance applications they've seen since basically the pandemic.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people got locked into some 7% rates out there, towards the peak. So, I mean, coming in at 5.5 is a huge savings. And anyone can call you, right? Just to kind of get an example of if they will save money by refinancing.
Definitely.
Yeah, because we're kind of getting close to that time where the rates start actually getting low enough for you to make a change. So we'll have to see how they go. All right, now my favorite part of the show, the weekend review. And it's not just because it's at the end of the show, Jenna, but I want to show everybody the pictures that I found this week, and we're going to talk about it. So let's go ahead and pull up the iPad. Now, Jenna, this first picture here, we went up with the family this last week to Mount Charleston, and this is kind of on the road up to Mount Charleston, Lee Canyon there, just north of Sky Canyon, by the way. But we so this car in front of us did a U-turn, and they were kind of unruly on the road, but they were messing with the donkeys, right? And the donkeys have their own crossing out there. Have you ever been up to Mount Charleston? You got the donkey crossing, you got the horse crossing. I think you even have there's another one out there. I'm going to have to double back on that. But let's jump to the next slide. I want to show you what we got here.
So funny. I actually was just up at Mount Charleston on Sunday, and when I was driving out, I saw a donkey.
You saw a donkey as well. They must be out there. But look at this guy. The one leader in the pack, he's daddy donkey for sure, kind of watching. And he's kind of giving the stare to that car in front. I thought it was just hilarious. But look in the background how beautiful it was. I think there was actually some fires that day. I'm not sure. On the other side of the mountain.
Aww.
But look at that. He was pissed. He was guarding his family. He's like, what are you guys doing here?
I love it.
What a picture. And another one.
You got some really good pictures.
Yeah, we went real slow cruising by. He was just standing his ground. I just love that.
That's cute.
Now, as we went up, I want to say this was the desert viewing area. And all these little information boxes, they were kind of worn out. But it is a beautiful view from up there. Let's go and jump through the next slide. So this is kind of what they look like. They're kind of worn down, but it talks about exploring the land, the different peaks and the different valleys here in Las Vegas. And some more. We'll go ahead and just keep jumping through these. And so this is the spot we were looking at just now, the Desert View Overlook. And as you're driving up to Mount Charleston, you can kind of cut over to the Lee Canyon side, and that's where the Desert View is. You kind of got to do a little bit of a drive up there. And there's a few places up there that there's some elevation.
Yeah.
I want to say
views.
over 8,000 or 9,000 feet up there.
Wow.
This was some of the benches kind of on that overlook. And then I wanted to take a picture of the sun because this was getting close to sunset, but there was some weird fires or something going on out there. And one thing to talk about the fires is in Mount Charleston, you can see the remnants of a lot of the forest fires they've had out there. So you'll see a lot of ripped up trees, a lot of burnt trees. And I know sometimes they even have controlled burns out there depending on what's going on. Do you remember that a couple years ago? There was some fires out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can kind of still see the remnants. It is beautiful. And this was another sunset photo coming from the trails up there. It's just gorgeous. This was a couple of photos we got here, me and my daughter on that view, that Desert View area. Just kind of checking it out, enjoying it. It was 72 degrees up there.
Yeah.
And it was 105 at the bottom of the hill.
Yeah, so it was so nice when I went up on Sunday, the weather.
Yeah, you get out of the car and you're like, ooh, it's cold, and you got your shorts on, right?
Yeah.
Now, what do we got here, Jenna?
I got my first Stanley Cup this week.
Tell us more about this. What's going on?
So it was like a special edition that they did collab with Love Shack Fancy. And I didn't not want a Stanley Cup. I just never had really cared much. And then I saw when they released that this one was coming out, and I was like, I have to have it. So I like signed up for them to let me know once it went live, and then they were sold out within like an hour.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. And I was lucky enough to get one and the color that I wanted.
What did you pay for that?
It was like $60. It came to like $75.
Yeah.
After.
It was shipping with plus shipping, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool. So it's Love Shack Fancy?
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Vegas.
Now this next one was a great shot of the Circa. And you know, what I've been seeing all over social media lately is how the East downtown has really been picking up. I haven't been out there in a while. I mean, I went to Circa, but like as far as like traveling around downtown.
Yeah, outside.
Outside, exactly. But it really has come a long way. Mm-hmm. Though there used to be parts of downtown that people didn't want to walk around. And now it's really been revitalized. So
that's good. That's good.
Got the Golden Gate Casino there.
Flamingo in 1952 had grown to a total of 300 rooms, making it the largest hotel in Nevada. That's crazy.
I love that. The Flamingo was one of the first. I mean, I remember watching some of those gangster videos, you know?
Yeah.
And oh my God, I just love seeing Vegas in its infancy. It's so historic. And the black and white photos really pull it off.
And 300 rooms probably isn't a lot at all compared to hotels now.
Yeah, for sure. I was at the DMV today, and they said that Vegas started out with 22 people in the 1900s, and now we have over 2 million. I want to say it's about 2.3 million for Clark County.
It's crazy. Mentally, I'm here. Same. Where is that, Greece?
Yeah, I'm not even sure where this is, but I saw the photo, and it was epic with those windows, and I pictured myself sitting there looking out the window.
It's beautiful.
It's amazing. Dream houses. So here's another one I saw. It's called like Swingers. I guess it's an adult-only mini golf. Did you hear about this in Las Vegas?
My mom was talking about it. Yeah.
Was she talking about it?
She wants to go.
Yeah, the whole name Swingers kind of throws me off a little bit, but it looks pretty cool. I think we have some better photos down. But yeah, 40,000 square foot venue. Pretty cool.
Welcome to the fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. And that's a cool picture of the
sphere. It is. I saw this one. It was so bright with LEDs. Again, another beautiful sphere. The sphere has really become an icon here in Las Vegas. Whenever you drive around, you can see it.
You can rent Pirates Cove in Boulder City for $15,000 a night. That's actually kind of cool.
It is cool. I saw this. I didn't really like the price too much, but yeah, just outside of Las Vegas, you have a railroad pass, and then you have Boulder City where the Hoover Dam is, right?
Yeah.
And I saw this, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah, if you're throwing like a party or, you know.
Better be holding a big one for $15,000 for sure.
Las Vegas Strip in 69.
Yeah. Again, the black and white photos, the history, everything that I've watched on TV growing up as a kid about Las Vegas, it's kind of like when I see these photos, it just reminds me so much.
Pointe Gaming is planning a reinvestment in Southern Nevada, building a new casino at the current Joker's Wild site in Henderson to be called Cadence Crossing. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I like this.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, the Joker's Wild's kind of right there at the entrance to Cadence when you come off of Boulder Highway. So I'm super excited. I used to play out here a long time ago when I would go to all the different casinos just to check them all out, you know, play some Caveman Keno. But it is a great spot for a new venue.
I think so. It's filling up over there, and I'm excited to see what they do with the space.
And Cadence has come a long way.
Very dry.
Yep. So I pulled this one from Laughlin. Yep, exactly. I think we're right by the Edgewater near the Colorado Bell. But I wanted to mention this because in Laughlin, you're right in between Bullhead City and Laughlin, Nevada. So you have the Colorado River, and it goes up and it goes down. I want to say there's more water in the river than I've seen in a long time. So I was kind of surprised by this photo. Yeah, but I feel like they have control over the water. So sometimes it goes low, sometimes it fills up. But that's a lot of missing water.
Many call it desert. I call it the most beautiful city in Las Vegas. Just some awesome night shots of Vegas.
Yeah, the Sphere again lit up. You got, what is that? That's Resorts World, right?
Yeah.
I know we were talking about that last week. I still need to go over there and try out some food.
Yeah,
so
it's a good place to eat for sure.
It looks beautiful from that angle too.
Yeah, it's cool. Another beautiful day in Bullhead City.
Yep. Again, Laughlin, Nevada, Bullhead City. I bring this up because these are places I like to travel to when I'm here in Las Vegas. Again, you can go to Arizona, go to California. It's just, you kind of have everything you need in the area. So definitely check out Bullhead City.
Central Park, New York. Oh,
yeah, I saw this photo too, and I'm like, wow, how beautiful is that? I've never been to Central Park. You've been?
Yeah.
It's pretty epic. And when I saw this photo, it really just kind of, in one shot, what New York is all about.
Yeah, and it puts in perspective how big Central Park is.
It is. I'm like, I didn't think Central Park was that large.
No.
I thought maybe a third or a quarter of that, to tell you the truth, in my mind.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yep.
The view of Las Vegas from atop Frenchman Mountain.
Yep. I'm not exactly sure where Frenchman Mountain is.
You know what? So it's Lake Mead Boulevard, 2 miles past North Hollywood. When I was younger, when I was really young, like middle school, high school, we'd always go up there, and people would just get away from the city and have bonfires over in that area. But then even when I got older, and not that long ago, I would drive all the way up there because it's just it's a cool view of the city.
So Frenchman Mountain, what side of town is that on? Are you familiar?
Side.
The east side, got it. Oh yeah, over by Lake Mead, getting over there. But when I saw this photo, it was just epic, with the mountain. We're surrounded by mountains here in Las Vegas, and the lights. I mean, it's Las Vegas.
Sunrise Motel in 1952 was one of the mom and pop motels located north of the airport and south of the Flamingo in the early 50s. I never even heard of that.
Yeah, I mean, these were long gone before I was born in the 70s, but I tell you what, I just love the iconic look.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's so hard to find that. Now, when you go into some ghost towns like Goldfield, traveling through Nevada, you can actually run into some history like that. What do we got next?
Circa Resort and Casino, situated in the heart of downtown Las Vegas.
Yep, I'm really pulling up the Circa, but this was because we got a great shot of the stadium swim.
Yeah, you can really see it in that one.
And I tried to go out there, but they're like, you got to pay. I'm like, I just want to take a look. No, you got to pay to play. So this is about the best I get for right now.
Neon Boneyard in Las Vegas. Oh, see, I want to go there. I haven't been there, but that's like all those older signs and neon signs. They're all there.
It's so wild. You even got the Hard Rock guitar there. It's really a memory, it just brings back the memories of old Las Vegas.
Cool. The 3-story, 40,000 square foot, 36-hole adult-only miniature golf venue Swingers will open on the Strip November 8th. That was it.
It's a lot to say. I wanted to pull up this photo, though, because it's a little bit clearer of a photo of the representation of what they're doing there. I'm not sure if I'll ever go out there and play mini golf, but I tell you what, it looks like fun.
It does.
Yeah, very well lit up. So
it's a funny name for it, too. When the moon kisses the ocean.
So I saw this photo. I love my sunrises. I love my moon rises. I usually don't catch the moon sets, but I tell you what, this photo is beautiful. It reminds me of Las Vegas sunsets.
Legoland Las Vegas. What is that?
I thought it was a hoot. I'm like, wow, they got all the casinos made out of Lego. So here we have the MGM Grand. Right below it, that's the New York. Go to the next slide. I think I have a couple more. And then you have the Mirage. Can you believe it? Made out of Legos.
That's cool.
And then is that Treasure Island? How cool is that?
That's really cool. That's cute.
And with that being said, that's going to wrap it up for episode 13 of the Las Vegas Home Show. Jenna, how'd it go this week?
Amazing as usual.
Yep. Any last words?
We'll see you next week.
Yep. We'll see you on the next one. Have a great day.